Hello, my name is Jeffrey Swann, and I'm speaking to you from my apartment in New York City. This is in reference to something I'm very much looking forward to, my talk for Vox Integra on this coming February 18th about Richard Wagner, and especially about Wagner's wonderful and I think unique use of time, and how the experience of time is so central to our appreciation and understanding of his works. Now, I am not a singer, and not a conductor, and not actually professionally involved in the world of opera at all. I'm a concert pianist. But for many, many years, most of my life, I've been a totally passionate Wagnerian and have published on Wagner and very, very often spoken and lectured on Wagner all over the world. So that I have really strong feelings and strong interest in this subject all through my life. The subject of time in Wagner is extremely interesting because it has so many different levels. One level, a very obvious level, which affects performers and listeners, is how long most of his works are, especially the mature works, the late works, like The Ring, Tristan, Meistersinger, and Parsifal. And of course, that creates not only a challenge of endurance for the singers, but also a challenge and a wonderful aspect for the listener, because yes, they're long, but that means that there's also a lot of memory. There's a lot of time lapse, and so we live the experience of time within them. And this experience of time is very important. We look back on something we heard 3-4 hours before. And of course, in the case of The Ring, which is 15 hours of music, but usually heard over a period of a week or 10 days, it's a much longer period still. So we have this experience of time, which is in itself very interesting. But the most important aspect of time in Wagner is really written into the music itself and into his new and very innovative way of tying the music together with the drama, which we usually refer to as the Leitmotif technique, where the music actually takes on dramatic significance, little bits of music, which work all the way through the piece. Now, instead of concentrating, however, on whatever meaning these may have, I think it's much more interesting, or at least not often done, to think about what these things mean in terms of the experience of time to the listener, and time to the experience of the performance, the work itself. How we start at a point when it's all future, all potential possibilities. And as the work goes along, there's more and more memory, and different memories, different attachments, different significances, so that each present moment becomes enormously enriched with any number of remembered pasts and any number of potential futures that get built up. So this is a very wonderful subject, especially in The Ring, but in all of Wagner's mature works, and I think one that is very much underappreciated. Then one final aspect of time, which I'll touch on also, is the time of composition. This is especially true in The Ring, where Wagner worked on it for 25 years. And the body of music material basically was the same. So he's looking at this material, these leitmotifs, or these, what he called plastische Urmotiven, this plastic basic motives, and looking at them in new lights, and he has different feelings about them, different associations with them, different techniques he uses with them. And so this is also an element of change, an element of time. So I'm going to talk about all of these wonderful elements of time in Wagner, which I think give us a deeper and richer and better sense of the beauty and magic of his works. Thank you.